Hey guys, and welcome to the Racing Seat, where we pass on our brain knowledge to you via the internet. I'm Rez.
And I'm Matt. Today we'll be teaching you how to make a cold air intake. The budget's $90, and we do ours for about $48.
It's easy to do, use simple hand tools, and make your intake sound sporty.
And mark it off.
When you're marking, always make sure to leave a little extra for the silicone joint to fit over. Also remember, it's always easier to cut more off than just add more on. A little extra for the silicone joint to fit over. A little extra for the silicone joint to fit over. A little
Now clean up your pipes with a file. Get all the loose bits off so it doesn't go in your intake. Make sure to thoroughly clean all the dust off your pipes. We used a rag for this. Make sure you get the outside and the inside. I'm Rez.
You'll need to remove your current intake. For the sake of space, we've decided to jack off.
Yeah, so we're going to fix that next episode and answer some common questions you might have about air intakes. Till next time, I'm Rez.
And I'm Matt.
And this is the Racing Seat.